Hi, I'm Judy. Welcome to Go with Yin Yoga. Are you ready to get and stay healthy through the holidays? That's what this short Yin Yoga practice is going to help you with. I am going to suggest a bolster. And some blocks, maybe a blanket, the usual suspects. Go ahead and gather that up. If you're on a bed like me, and obviously you can be on a mat and practicing on the floor, I'm going to grab my pillows to use instead of the bolster a little later in this practice. So go ahead, get into a comfortable seat. I'm going to suggest sitting. You can lay for a little while, but then I'm going to have to get you up and show you something. And if you're wondering a little bit more about what we're doing throughout this particular video, we're using some acupressure. I'm going to have a short vlog linked up. You could view that first, and that might be of interest to you. Go ahead and get into a comfortable seated position. Bringing your attention to your body. I'm just noticing if you're holding tension somewhere in your body. Bringing your attention to your breath. Noticing how it feels right now. Without changing it, just noticing. How does your breath feel? Is it smooth? Is it choppy? Is it deep? Is it shallow? Just go ahead and let it be. Go ahead and take a few cleansing breaths here. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just getting rid of stale energy, bringing in some fresh energy. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And one last time, just let it all go. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Make some noise. Let it go. Bring in fresh energy. If it feels comfortable for you to do so, please go ahead and close your eyes. And remember, you always have a choice all throughout this practice. It's your practice. Choose to do something, don't do something, substitute something else. It's all good. And I'd like you to imagine roots growing out of your feet. And they're going deep, deep, deep down into the center of the earth. And as you inhale, you're bringing up that earth energy through your feet, through your legs, through your torso, all 7 chakras, and up and out the crown of your head. And as you exhale, you're taking in energy from the heavens, bringing it in through that crown chakra, down through the center line of your body, down through your legs, and let it out into the earth. Do that 2 more times. Inhaling deeply, bringing up that earth energy, letting it go through the crown of your head into the heavens. Exhale, bringing down heavenly energy down through the center line of your body, down your legs, and down the roots into the earth. One last time. Inhale, bringing up earth energy, up through all 7 chakras, and out through the crown of your head. Exhale, bringing in the energy from the heavens through the center line of your body, down your legs, and out into the earth. And take a moment here, bring your hands to your heart, and just be still. And slowly blink your eyes open. I'm going to scooch forward a little bit, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. We're going to begin our practice by holding the acupressure point lung 7. So go ahead and take your hands together. Actually, take your thumbs together, the webbing of your thumbs. Bring them together, and you're going to bring your index finger to the inside of your wrist, a little bit above and to the inside of the wrist. You're going to find a dip between two of the tendons, almost to the outside of your wrist. This is lung 7. And you can take several fingers here and just hold. Don't worry too much about being right, about getting it specifically on lung 7. You're getting a lot of lung points underneath your fingers. Lung 7 is a great point to use if you're coughing, if you really need to stop a cough. It's good to boost your immunity, and it's also good for headaches, specifically migraines and respiratory problems. Begin with a somewhat gentle hold. But of course, listen to your intuition. Let it tell you what you need to do. And then maybe take a little more pressure. And try and relax the muscles. Breathe deeply. Steady, smooth breaths can help that energy move along. And last couple of breaths here. And slowly release your fingers. And let's go to the second side. Taking your index finger, the webbing of the thumbs together, index finger reaches down, reaches down towards the inside. And once you've got that spot on the inside between the tendons, bring a few fingers there. So if you're having a coughing fit, this can be a great point to hold. I had gotten sick last month, and I did have a lot of coughing. And I had a webinar that I attended that I didn't have time to watch the replay before I got sick. I brought it with me on the trip, and then I got sick and I had no energy. And I just want to say that I wish I had known to hold this point at that point in time, because I had I'd wake up at like 3, 4 in the morning and I couldn't stop coughing. Maybe deepen the pressure on the points. So I can tell you that I got particularly sick 2 times this year. Both times before or after a trip or during a trip. The first time I finally got COVID. I hadn't had COVID all this time, but back in the end of January, I got COVID and I got very sick. And recovery took forever. I was very low on energy for months. And I started exploring a lot of things. Started going a little deeper into acupressure. Begin to lift that pressure and lift your fingers away. And also started to really do a deep dive into energy medicine. So I got sick again on my last trip about a month ago. It was like all the things. I had vertigo, I had a slight fever, and it all morphed into a cold, and then pink eye on top of it all. And so that took, like colds do, it took a couple of weeks before I felt better. But after that, I seemed to bounce back pretty quickly to normal energy levels. And I credit some of the things that I'm sharing with you, things that I do on a regular basis, with that recovery. Let's go ahead and flush our lung meridians. You're going to start on your thumb, come up the inside of your hand, over your shoulder, and end at your head. And let's go back down and off the thumb. Heart over your shoulder, down your hand, off the thumb, and your heart over your shoulder, down the hand, off your thumb. And start at your thumb. I may actually have this backwards, and if so, I apologize, but the truth is, it's going to benefit you, whether I have this backwards or not. And then from your heart, over the shoulder, down the inside of your arm, and off your thumb, because just tracing your lung meridian is also going to strengthen it, is also going to get energy moving. And if I did get that wrong, I really apologize. Okay. We're going to move into our one and only Yin Yoga pose now. And I'm going to need my pillows. I'm going to have to move bandits. I'm going to come up and sit on your bolster. That's a little better. Slowly begin to come down onto your back. So you are in a supported bridge pose. Okay? And maybe you have another pillow and you could grab that. If you want to be a little higher, I could grab this bolster, but I'm not going to. And if you'd like, you can visualize energy at your belly button. Maybe you can even feel a little pulsing going down your legs, maybe not. But if you'd like, visualize energy moving from that belly button to every cell of your body, to every organ of your body. Bringing with it health, and bringing with it better immunity, bringing with it better energy. Last couple of breaths here. And then press into your feet, lift your hips. If you're using a bolster, go ahead and remove the bolster. Maybe keep it near. We will be moving into Savasana in just a few moments, but I have just a couple more things to share with you before we do, to help get that immune system running strong. So we'll begin by holding a very well-known acupressure, acupuncture point called Stomach 36, also known as 3 miles more. There's a story behind that. Maybe I'll share that in the vlog. Go ahead and bend your knees. Take your thumbs underneath your knees. Reach down the sides of your legs, and where your pinkies fall, that's approximately where Stomach 36 is. And you can, again, take several fingers. This is a point for energy, absolutely for energy, often recommended for runners. And you can really rub that, really get into this. It can take quite a bit of stimulation to get that energy flowing in Stomach 36. It is also going to help you have better digestion. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. That energy can move on with your breath. And then it can also help with better immunity as well. And you can also take fists, take your knuckles, and rub right there. Really get into it. Rub, rub, rub. And finally, we're going to flush the stomach, much like we flush the lung. The lung is a fairly easy meridian to trace. Stomach is a little bit harder. So I'm going to turn to face you. I have my legs a little bit off. Start just underneath your eyes. Let your hands come down to your jaw. Then out and around and up, back down through your eyes, a little bit out at the collarbone, down through your torso, in at the waist, out at the hips, and then down your legs and off the second toe. And then we're going to come back. So we're coming from the second toe, up your legs, spreading those hands, bringing energy up, out at the waist, out at the hips, in at the waist, up the torso, and up through the eyes to the forehead, coming around, ending underneath your eyes. Second toe, up your legs, out at the hips, in at the waist, up your torso, coming up your face through your eyes, down around, and ending underneath your eyes. And one last time. Up your second toe. Slowly up those legs, out at the waist, in at the, out at the hips, in at the waist, up your torso, Coming up through the eyes to the forehead, down around, and ending underneath your eyes. You can even give yourself a little jiggle here under your eyes. These are stomach points under your eyes. Very, very good for grounding. And another intention that I didn't share at the beginning is this is a really grounding exercise. So good between seasons, which we are in right now. We are in that season between autumn and winter, even though, again, here, very definitely winter today. But it's also just good at the holiday time, grounding yourself. And from here, go ahead and take your version of Savasana. Laying on your back, laying on your stomach, laying in a fetal position on your side, whatever feels right in your body. If it's safe for you to do, close your eyes. And feeling supported by the earth. The element associated with the stomach organ. Allowing your breath to just be as it is. And just relax into that security and that support until you hear me speak again. Invitation to stay in Savasana for as long as feels right to you. If you're moving on, begin to allow your breath to deepen. Feel along all the points of your body, whether that's on your front or back, where they touch the earth, feeling that support and that security, knowing that that's always available to you. Begin to take any small movements you need to wake up your body. Moving hands, perhaps feet, perhaps face, head. And in your own way and in your own time, go ahead and make your way to a comfortable seated position. Inhale the palms of your hands together in front of your heart, taking the thumbs into the breastbone, bowing your head over your hands. May you be healthy. May you be happy. May you be free from pain and suffering. And may you be healthy this holiday season. Slowly blinking your eyes open, taking in your bed, your mat, floor around you. Slowly raising your head and allowing your hands to relax into your lap. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that you are able to relax and unwind and calm down and ground, especially ground. So you know what you want to do next, instead of trying to do everything and getting nothing done. I hope that really happened for you with this practice. If you enjoyed this practice, please go ahead and click the like button. And if you'd like to practice with me again, go ahead and click subscribe and click the bell. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.